Hello YouTube, this is Joe from Crazy Bearded Beer Review, and today I am going to be reviewing this beer. I'm changing things around, so I'm getting used to it, so please forgive me. But this is gigantic. It's a brewery out of I want to say Oregon. Wait, I'll turn it this way so I can actually read it. Let's see what we got here. Customer service. I'm pretty sure this is out of Oregon, but it could not be. It could be. Oh yeah, Portland, Oregon. Okay, this is a 5.5% pale ale. It's 1 pint 9 fluid ounces. So, because I didn't bring a bottle opener with me today on this review, I'll use my lighter. Oh, that was nice. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's some smoke on the opening, as the beer tubers like to say. I don't know. It's carbonation. It's not smoke, but we'll go with smoke. Let's pour it in a glass. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. So let's be a professional beer tuber today. And we'll talk about, it is I'd say one finger head. It is a hazy beer. I mean, it's not showing up on camera the way I'm seeing it, like they always say. But it's true. It's not. It's looking very, very dark on my camera. It's really weird. I'm getting I'm getting a pale orange color, and you're getting like a very dark orange color. Let's not worry about that at the moment. Let's check out what the aroma tells us. Oh yeah. Try swirling this, which I'm really horrible at swirling beer. They swirl it like it. Let's try it like they do. There we go. There we go. The whole table moves, my camera's moving, and I'm swirling bad. I'm getting some fruits, getting some citrus. I'm really having a hard time getting a good smell. This is not a very good glass for that, I guess. This is more of a stout glass, or like a quad, or bigger beer like that, but it's the one I had cleaned, so that's the one I'm using. So let's get a taste. Let me tell you what it tastes like. Oh, I promise you, it does not look the way it looks. If I poured a beer and it looked like it does on my camera like this, I'd be a little worried, but it is not anywhere near that. I can't tell you how old this beer is because there's no date on the bottle. They don't date their bottles. If they do, I don't know where they put their date. So, and I am kind of a date Nazi on that type of stuff, especially with a hoppy beer. With a hoppy beer, you got to pay attention to the dates. Just saying. I mean, I hate being a date Nazi, but there is a point for that. In my belief, the way I look at it, West Coast IPAs need to be drinking as fresh as you possibly can. Hazy IPAs, especially like the doubles and the triples, they need 3 to 4 weeks for that hot burn to fucking get out of there. With this one, I'm getting it's very juicy. There's some bitterness there, really good bitterness, not like the bitterness I want out of a West Coast IPA, but the bitterness I want out of a pale ale. And juicy, I would say, yeah, I'd give them juicy. I'm just trying to see if they say the IBUs. It's brew number 67 according to them. It's really good. I'll just say that right now. It's really good. Gotta love the artwork on this one. This is kind of like the 8-bit video game. You know, back in my day when we played Mario Brothers and stuff like that. You know, and like Zelda games and stuff like that, where you had like the square characters, and you know. But I'm getting Yeah, I'm getting the juicy that they say. I can't tell you the hops because it doesn't say it on the bottle. I can't guess hops. I can't guess malts. I'm not going to say this is this malt or that malt or this hop or that hop. I can't do that. But I can tell you what I'm drinking. What I know I'm drinking is a very refreshing, mowing my lawn today, so I took a break to have a beer. And I'm not disappointed at all. I'm really disappointed in my camera not like getting a better look on this beer. This beer looks terrible on my camera. But if you were to see it the way I see it, we're talking 10 shades lighter than what you're seeing on camera. Hazy enough to where, see, you're not going to see my fingers through the beer. It's got a haze to it. It's got a pale ale haze. It's not soupy, gloopy, turkey gravy, as they say sometimes. It's none of that. It is truly a decent beer. Would I recommend this beer? Because that's what I do. I'm not qualified to rate a beer. I don't make beer, so I can't tell you if it's top-notch beer or not. I can tell you right now, from my experience, this is a well-made beer. I have had a lot of beers by this company, and I know they make good beers. And that's why I grabbed it when I seen it. You know, I really like the fact that this beer is in a 1 pint, 9 fluid ounces bottle. Because it's only 5.5%. So it's a very sessionable beer. You can sit. I mean, I can anything under 6% is sessionable to me. I mean, other people will disagree with me. But this is a fucking fabulous beer. I just wish I had better lighting to really showcase the beer. Because it's really not showing up on camera as well as it is in person. It's leaving that bitter aftertaste that I like from a pale ale. And it's got the when you first drink it, it's juicy. It's the juice just hits your mouth. Hops hit your mouth right after the juice. Right after the juice. You're getting that, you know, that bitterness. I mean, if I had to guess, and I suppose I could look it up line, but I'm not going to do that. Not until after I'm done anyways. But I would say this is probably about a 40 IBU beer. Maybe 45. Yeah, I doubt it. This is more like a 40 IBU beer, which is where I want my pale ales. My pale ales need to be anywhere between the lowest 30, the highest 50. After 50, you're an IPA. Below 40, I don't know what the hell you are. You're not a pale ale. You're not an IPA. I mean, it's my opinion. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a good beer, but it's not a pale ale if it's below 40. It's not a pale ale if it's above 50. There's a tight window. That pale ales are what got me into IPAs. I hated IPAs when I first started drinking craft beer. When I first started drinking craft beer, as my age, it was it was the imports, the Heinekens and stuff like that. That's what was, and then craft beer came along. So, I like malty beers. I like my triples, my doubles. I like stouts. I wish people would start making stouts without bourbon barrels. Try make me a really good stout without a bourbon barrel. I don't mind bourbon barrels. They overtake a beer sometimes. And if you don't know how to do it right, all you get is bourbon. If I want bourbon, I'll go buy bourbon. I don't like bourbon. It's nasty. In a beer, it's all right if it's done right. But back to this beer. This beer is great. I'm going to sit and enjoy it and maybe smoke a cigar. I'm going to say cheers. I also want to say thank you to the few people that have commented on my videos. I'm doing this just because, well, I'm bored. Got nothing better to do. I'm sitting on my porch drinking beer. Why don't I talk about it? I spend a lot of time watching other beer tubers, and there's a lot better beer tubers than me. Say, No Hype Beer Reviews. He's better than me. Matt Massive Beer. He's OG. Can't touch him. He's so much better than me. And another American beer reviewer is, let's see, we said No Hype. I can't think of the other one, or I'll skip it then at this moment. But there's a lot of UK beer reviewers. We got Rampant Lion Line Reviews. We got Harry at Blue Nose Beer Reviews. We got Peter at Clueless Beer Drinker. I like him. He so reminds me of Rodney Dangerfield. His humor, sarcastic humor, is just, it cracks me up every time I watch his videos. It's awesome. The guy somebody needs to pat him on the back and let him know he's doing a great job. He's not going to watch my video. I'm too low on the totem pole for him to watch my video. But I watch his videos, and if he ever does watch my video, Peter, keep up the good work. You're doing awesome. You're doing awesome. Kent has been so supportive of me when doing this stuff. He's included me in live streams. James at Rampant has done also the same thing. These guys are great, I think the biggest thing we all need to sit back and listen to is that it is beer. It is beer. Beer is meant to be shared, laughed over, talked about. If you disagree with me on any of these subjects, that's fine. That's a great thing. Have your own opinion. Have your own opinion. Don't take my opinion. If I say this is a good beer and you don't think it's a good beer, that's fine. Taste is subjective. If you don't like the beer I like, I'm not going to look down on you. I'm just saying, okay, so you didn't like the beer I like. It is what it is. And this is rambling on. I'm like at 12 minutes here. That's a long video for me. I don't do this in long videos. So what I'm going to say is cheers. I'm going to drink the rest of this, fire up a cigar, and sit back on my porch and watch the world drive by. Cheers. Watch out. The finger's coming. I'm going to steal this one from PA Beer Reviews. I'm going to steal this one from you. Watch out. The finger's coming.